Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's contest. A different location, but the same great action that we should be expecting tonight. A lot of storms came through Alabama and really the whole southeast last night. Made the field that we had been playing on over at the YMCA a little bit too wet to play on. Thankfully, got some good friends out at Pike Road, able to set us up in this nice facility, a great turf field, and we should be in for a really, really good contest between a Faulkner Lady Eagles team that's really on a roll right now. 3 consecutive games, 3 consecutive shutouts, 3 consecutive wins, and a Middle Georgia team who's receiving votes in the latest poll as posted yesterday by the home office. Should be a really, really fun game, crucial SSAC matchup for both teams. And Lady Eagles playing with a lot of confidence right now. Carter Moles alongside Yasmin Breckenridge. Yasmin, what are your thoughts leading into this game?
I think this is going to be a really competitive match for sure. Middle Georgia's got a really great record, and the Lady Eagles have been doing such a great job so far in the season. So I think it's going to be really competitive, really aggressive, and a lot of great soccer to watch tonight.
Yeah, and one key element missing for the Lady Eagles is fifth-year senior Taylor Strength, who's getting married Saturday, so understandably not playing. If she was, it wouldn't surprise me, but I also cannot blame her. So it'll be interesting to see how this Lady Eagle back line handles one of the more potent goal scorers in the league, in Mia Downey. Downey has been just an absolute rock for the Knights of Middle Georgia. I remember last year in the conference tournament, which it was a year and a half ago, she ripped one from about 35 yards and just perfect strike from the junior from Colchester, England. Definitely someone to watch today. And a really fun striker matchup against her in Faith Pelletier-King. 3 straight games with the goal, the game winner in all 3 of them as well. Should be a lot of fun. Middle Georgia to start things off. Courtney Link between the sticks for the Knights, and Megan White between the sticks for the Lady Eagles. Again, two of the better keepers in the conference. We are underway from Pike Road, Alabama. Working around the outside, Maria Garcia. That's Naomi Franco. She's listed as a goalkeeper, but she'll be playing winger to start this contest. So when I'm looking for 27 later on, it's actually number 1 on the roster. Who are the Lady Eagles starting today, Yasmin?
We have Megan White, Haley Bartell, Paige Coghill, Ada Marie Moreno, Nanaka Omai.
Cross comes in, shot deflected, and in. Mia Downey sends in the cross, and just like that, Tatiana Steinu puts it in 1-0 from the jump. Before he can even get you the starters, we are 40 seconds into this game. Megan White got a hand to it. Looked for a second that she was about to push it over. Camila Parada arguing for offside. What a quick attack from the Knights. Faulkner has not touched the ball. They're down 1-0.
Back to our starters, we have Nanaka Omai, Camila Parada, Faith Pelletier-King, Angelica Justice, Clara Ebert, Ainsley Lockwood, and Samantha Zink.
Coach Vinny Gill couldn't ask for a better start for his Knights. Breaking a goalless defensive stretch that had gone over 300 minutes for the Lady Eagles. Throw in down on the far side. It looks like Hannah Terriot. Throw in. Headed away by Bartell. Moreno puts it out of play. Terriot throws in again. Last off, I believe Angelica Justice, corner kick ensuing. Not something we've seen very much in the last few games. The Lady Eagles on the back foot early. The corner coming for Ellie Russell. Russell hits it in the middle, deflected, and Moreno with the stop. Not out of trouble yet. That's why he guarded that near post. Could have very easily been 2-0 right there.
That's a great shield by Moreno right there. I mean, she kept it calm, composed, and just played it out of bounds to be on the safe side. So that's really great composure by her.
Terriall puts it far post, just up over the head of number 16, Natalie Starkjel. And Faulkner will see possession. Really dangerous moments there. You don't want to go 2-0 down, really, before you've had a touch in the attacking half. We've seen the goal-scoring ability of this Lady Eagle team. When you have 89 minutes and 20 seconds to find another one, it's not game over quite yet. It's definitely not the best start.
I think today has just been an extremely hectic day for both teams. I mean, at 10 o'clock this morning, we all thought this game was going to be canceled and it wasn't even going to happen due to the conditions of the field at the Y. And here we are today being able to play, which I think is really great for all of us to be able to sit here and watch this game.
Corner kicking coming for the Lady Eagles. Oh my, delivered one across the top of the box, and Faith Pelletier King arguing for a handball. I didn't quite see it. May have taken a little bit of a deflection, though. But either way, it's a corner kick for the Lady Eagles. Ainsley Lockwood to take it. Lockwood may have hit off the post there.
I'm not sure. I think it was either the goalkeeper's hands or the near post. It was very close to see.
Either way, a good protection from Link there. But yeah, trying to figure out, one, if we're playing this game, two, where we're playing it, three, okay, from an administrative side of things, how do we set up the broadcast here? And I mean, we were working on the music until about 5 minutes before kick, and they got a flag up right as soon as we were done with the with the pregame. Like the last minute willingness to work from Pike Road has just been incredible today. Lockwood hits it in the middle. Headed back in by Samantha Zink. Bartel tries to chop at it. Be brought away by Steinow. Parada slides it out.
Well, it's good to see that even after that quick goal came in, the Eagles are still they're not even gonna slow down. Their momentum right now is really aggressive, and which is good. They're wanting to score a goal and try and even out and hopefully take the win over this game.
Yeah, occasionally when there's a quick goal scored like that, you could show up a little bit late, and if you didn't look at the scoreboard, you could still tell that there was a goal scored. You couldn't tell that today. The Lady Eagles playing pretty confident after resorting the issues just from a good ball from Downey and a good finish.
I mean, it doesn't really matter how many goals the Lady Eagles let in as long as they score more goals than Middle Georgia. So really it could be anybody's game as long as they have that mentality that we're here to win and we're here to score. So they got to do that.
Cross over hits everybody. Oh My Shields has some space down the side. Looks like she'll be looking for Lockwood. A good recovery from Captain Alejandra Juan from San Salvador, El Salvador. Franco puts it towards the middle. Hannah Terrio. Her cross cleared away by Coghill. San Salvador, El Salvador, one of the few foreign cities I've been able to visit. Gorgeous area down there in El Salvador. Terrio throws. A high kick from number 21, Steinow, nearly kneed nearly need a Faulkner, a Lady Eagle in the head. Oh my, arguing about that, and referee saying the ball is in the area, but you don't make contact with the ball. That's supposed to be a whistle every time on a high kick. Good move from the goalkeeper playing winger in Franco. Franco crosses looking for Downey, right-footed touch, settles. Will drop it back for Grosser. Looking for Downey, but Parada with a clean tackle that's going to get called for a foul. But, you know, high kick's not okay. Dangerous free kick here for Downey. Looks like Downey and Franco there arguing over who's going to take it.
With the Lady Eagles setting up a 5-man wall right now.
Downey strikes low. What a stop from Megan White. Had to go to the far post. Perfect placement from Downey. But even better goalkeeping from Megan White. Keeps it within one for now. Franco quickly takes the corner. Cross-driven far post over hits everyone. Terrio there has a go at it. White downfield. Adamarie Moreno shields it for a Lady Eagle throw. Really good defense there. And drop back from the other captain, Anna Hironims. Oh my. Couldn't find anyone, but Justice gets there. Can't settle. Downey. Hit downfield by Katie Roberts. Hironims. To Downey. Here's Terrio. I'll probably pronounce her name 15 different ways. Terrio draws contact and gets the foul. Another free kick opportunity given to the Knights. Franco standing over this one. Franco driven straight into the wall off of Faith Pelletier-King, out for a throw-in.
For those at home watching, if you can't tell, we are playing by the gray lines, if you can see the gray lines from your perspectives.
Franco. Mishit by Zink on the clearance. Bartel able to settle it up. Pelletier-King craftily gets it in play for Clara Ebert. Ebert just overhit the Canadian forward there. Pressure on Link. Lockwood pops it. Pelletier-King 3 around her very quickly. Hard to find any space. Flipped wings here have the Knights. Here's Coghill. Justice. Justice in a hard battle for it. And commits the foul. Gianna Mendez getting ready to check on for Samantha Zink. Moreno gets up over Downey to win it back for the Lady Eagles. Oh, my downfield looking for Ebert. But Courtney Link will be out to collect it. A big day and a big weekend in Faulkner athletics. Today, two pretty big conference matchups on the soccer pitch. Is that nearly hits me in the press box?
Whew, that came close. Had my heart racing there for a minute.
Scott Sterling nearly entered the press box right there. Because we have the window open because it's a pretty nice day right now and helps with the vision a little bit. But
I guess they realized like 4 soccer staff members are working this game tonight and they just wanted to play us the ball that badly.
I may have tried a header, probably would have gotten workers' comp out of the deal, but it would have been a win either way. Lockwood had a couple options, and I think there's just a miscommunication as to who exactly was going to get that. Flicked on to Steinow. Oh, my. Takes control on the Patriot head there. Link clears her lines. Faulkner settled in after conceding in the first 40 seconds of this game. Tactically, with the sub on, with Mendez coming on, she's shifted to the left wing and in the place of Ainsley Lockwood, who's dropped into the midfield where Samantha Zink had been. Coghill, with time, plays it out. Really spacious turf here in Pike Road. Shot from Strockley. Blocked and out for a throw-in. Just over 15 and a half minutes played so far. Middle Georgia leads 1-0. Two bodies collide, and the Knights get another whistle in their favor. Trying to see who's over this one. It looks like, can't quite see her number. Looks like maybe 22. Shimong. Shot sails over the bar. It was actually number 12, Katie Roberts. White hits it downfield. Ebert starts the foot race. Faith Pelletier King outruns two Knights. Cross hit to Mendez. Cleared away. And a Hiram M's in the midst of that. Bartell trying to connect. Can't find it. The men's basketball team about 7 minutes in theory away from a tip-off against the Jamestown Jimmies out of North Dakota in the round of 16 in Kansas City. Fellow conference member Stillman lost by 2 in the first game of the final site. A couple chances to either tie or win it there, but unable to do so. But congrats to our fellow conference member Stillman on a really, really good season. Had a fun team to watch. And foul called on the Lady Eagles. Franco there for it. Very thankful for both teams having large contrasting numbers. It's always a good day when that's the case. Sent in by Roberts. Looked like number 13, Alejandra Juan, had a foot to it. Went out harmlessly for a goal kick. Out to Terriot. Right-footed cross right into Moreno. Almost looked like it could have been a handball for a second. The way the calls have been against the Lady Eagles so far, I'm shocked it wasn't. Here comes Mendez. Justice to Omai, creating some space. Bartell, long touch, straight chop down, gets the call. Some sarcastic cheers from the Faulkner fans.
Well, even before that play happened, there was some arm exchange between Lockwood and one of the players. I mean, it looked like she about tripped Lockwood up.
Franco downfield, Downey flicks on. Good touch from Hannah Terriot. Terriot cuts in with the left foot. Her shot blocked by Parada. If Parada hadn't made the stop, I think Megan White would have, but you love to see both. You love to see as many players as possible going and crashing in those kind of situations and getting in front, sacrifice the body, whatever you have to do.
Well, it's good to see that the players have each other's backs, in those scenarios.
Roberts to take this one. Katie Roberts, the sophomore from Ampthill, England.
It was a beautiful cross, just wasn't able to get ahead on it.
I'll say out for a corner. Maria Garcia, a Colombian, rushing over there. Looks like she'll take it. The defender to hit an in-swinger here. A lot of space so far on the setup play. Header from Tatiana Steinu. Heads out. The Knights getting ready to make a sub. Downey goes down. Prada a little bit too much on that challenge. Another free kick for Middle Georgia. I believe this is like the fourth one they've had within striking distance.
Mm-hmm.
Roberts plays it short to Downey. Out for a goal kick. We'll have the subs now. Chloe Davies and Alex Chapman coming on. Coming off is Natalie Strakalich. And also Noemi Franco. Moreno battling for possession. Well cleaned up. Hit off of the flag and took a Middle Georgia hop.
Again, she's just showed like such great composure every time the balls come at her, and she's always had a player right on her back, and she's just tried to, get it out as good as possible without allowing Middle Georgia to get a goal-scoring opportunity as well.
We had Downey down behind the play. Didn't see what happened. Seems to be in a good deal of pain, though. Hopefully she'll be okay. Downey clutching the back of her head. Cross hit in, headed out by Angelica Justice. Throw in for the Knights. Vivian Grosser looking for Downey. Cross headed away by Parada. Coghill to Mendez. 1-2, just not enough on it. Lockwood leading the attack now. Out wide to Clara Ebert. First touch to Nanako Amai. Takes a touch. Looks like it was pushed away by Courtney Link for a corner.
That'll be Amanda Oliveira going in for Clara Ebert.
The native of Rio de Janeiro scored the third goal on the win over Mobile, and perfect top bin strike. Lockwood hits it middle. Oh my, got a head to it. Pelletier King misses. Coghill shot misses wide.
Great effort by the Lady Eagles. Just an unfortunate finish there.
Lot of pursuit to the ball and able to create another look at it, and It's not one that will go in often, but when it does, you're a hero, and Coghill went for it and just missed on that one.
Well, something the Knights are doing really well is, like, when you're defending, you want to stay compact, and then when you're, going offensive, you want to expand. So they're doing really well. Once the Eagles start coming up the field, they start compacting themselves and making sure nothing comes through there.
Yeah, you saw it right there. 4 black jerseys around Faith Pelletier-King the second she touched the ball. Forced a turnover. I'll leave the charge the other way is Chapman. Blocked by Bartell.
Ooh. Great win by Pelletier-King there.
Canadian lays it out to the Japanese midfielder.
Ooh.
Oliviera shouldered off the ball.
Great win by Bartell. Good switch to Coghill there.
Haley will do that about 2 or 3 times a game where she'll just stand in the way and break it up and just absorb all kinds of contact. In basketball, it's an offensive foul. We're going the other way with the charge. Intercepted by Vivian Grosser up to Downey. Here's Terry-Alt. Cuts inside. Terry-Alt versus Moreno has been a really fun matchup so far. Moreno gets the win there. Terry-Alt's throw in. Flick back. White out there to get it. Grosser directed it on frame. Oliviera knocked off the ball, but Lockwood there to recover. Faulkner throw in. Bartell down the line. Somehow not a handball. Oliviera finds Pelletier-King. Outside foot pass. Almost found to Mendez. But Vivian Grosser able to stride to it. Good touch around by Chapman. Terry-Alt drops back. Faulkner comes away with it. Alex Chapman. Out for a corner.
Great attempt by the Knights there. It was a great shot.
Sarah Jane Ham coming into the game for the Lady Eagles. And coming on for Gianna Mendez. Moreno hits it out. Wind really starting to pick up here. Believe we're technically still under a wind advisory in Montgomery until about 7 o'clock tonight. Confirmation from producer Grayson Plunkett that we are under a wind advisory. Good idea, just missed the pass though. Takes a bad hop. Ham couldn't get the right touch on that. Pressure still on from the Lady Eagles. Oliveira kept on side by the center back. But the Knights pull it away. Hit down the line. Oliveira, or Terriot has a shot. Far post. Nearly made it. A nice run. She was over in front of the Lady Eagle bench, and I think the defense had almost just forgotten she was over there. Mm-hmm. She was so wide out.
Oh, they're lucky they didn't have anybody running on that back post. That would have been an easy goal just to put right in.
Ellie Richings checking on now for Steinau. That was a really good effort from Hannah Terry out there. Justice blocks it. Terriot to Downey. Back to Terriot. Shot blocked from Moreno. Maria Garcia to take this corner. Headed away by Parada. Shot blocked. Alex Chapman had the effort. Pelletier King. Ainsley Lockwood completely knocked down behind the play. That completely stopped the attack. Referee watches it and lets it happen. My goodness.
That's just unexplainable. And Faith Pelletier King getting shoved down into the ground right there in that moment as well. I mean, and it's not being acknowledged by the referee.
Throw in finds Omai. Sarah Jane Ham. Ball barely crosses out. Grosser throws in. I'll throw in a little bit further downfield now. Got to make sure these throw-ins are taken at the right spot, 75 yards away from goal. But we can have a wrestling match at midfield on a counterattack, and that's fine. Oh, my. Almost connects with Oliviera. It ends up at her feet anyways. Amanda Oliviera, 3 defenders around her. Pokes to Coghill, just cut out by the defense. Downey looking for Terriot. Justice gets there. Terriot somehow still on it. Really good run from Hannah Terriot. Slid away by Justice. Mia Downey after a foul on the junior from Dublin, Georgia. Parada hits the ground on the kick, but
Great settle by Omai there.
Six minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. 1-0 Middle Georgia off a goal 40 seconds in. The Knights have had more shots and some better opportunities, but Lady Eagles could also be tied in this game as well.
Well, I'll say they've been a force to be reckoned with. I mean, they've not made it easy. They've had several chances too that they've tried to put away, and they've just been unlucky. So, I mean, I think if they continue at the rate that they're going, they could possibly get a good goal in soon.
You'd like to find one before halftime to give a little bit of confidence, a little bit extra confidence going in.
Right.
Pelletier King keeps it in on the line.
Trying to find our options there and see what's open, what's best for the play there.
The Argentine center back hits it forward. Richings turns it over. Bartel gets fouled by the Northampton native, Northampton, England. Parada hits it forward. A little bit too much length there. Could have been problematic. It could have short hopped her. But the sophomore from Marietta, Georgia, made the stop. Terriot throws. Bartel's header. Megan White mosses that one. And sends it downfield. Throw in again for the Lady Eagles with 3:10 remaining. Bartel has a shot blocked by Hiron Ems. Hiron Ems under pressure finds Richings. Ham intercepts. Scramble for the ball. Ham pokes it out. For Middle Georgia throw after Jada Danner checks on.
It's a small world. Jada Danner and I used to play back in middle school together when I lived in Georgia, and she's a really great player. It's exciting to see her continue her career in college soccer.
Yeah, that's something you wouldn't have guessed that I wouldn't have known otherwise. Seeing your from a roster year from Lake Charles, Louisiana, I was like, yeah, there's no way. But yeah, it's really cool seeing people you've grown up with and people that you know get to continue playing just a fun game, the world's game.
Well, my family and we used to live in Cochran, Georgia, which is where Middle Georgia College is at. And my grandmother lives there, and I was actually given the honor to be coached by head coach Vinny Gill down there when I was younger. So it's nice to be able to see familiar faces here.
The main reason I remember Vinny Gill's name is I'm from Nashville, so I hear Vinny Gill, I think Vince Gill. So that's the main reason I remember. I remember his name. A lot of connections, and these two schools had a lot of really fun battles in sports. Basketball this year had a lot of really close matchups between both the men's and the women's teams, and
right.
The baseball series between these two schools is always exciting stuff.
Great shield by Justice there.
And recently these two teams played some pretty competitive soccer games as well.
With 40 seconds remaining left in the half.
White hits it downfield. Out for a Faulkner throw-in, and nice touch from the line-o there. They were a bonus stop. Here comes Richings. Faulkner have a throw-in with 11 seconds remaining, but it looks like they'll be content to take this to the half. They steadied the ship after giving up a goal 40 seconds in. Lady Eagles trail 1-0, headed into halftime in a really big SSAC game for both teams. Teams could be battling possibly for a bye into the semifinals. If at worst case scenario, battling for a home game in the first round of the conference tournament. 14:50 to go until we resume the second half. We'll be back. You are watching Faulkner Women's Soccer on FSN.
I would say the best thing about Faulkner is the family atmosphere, because they always come out to all of our volleyball games, and they came out this past season at Mobile and we swept them.
Everyone here is so nice, and I'm just so happy I get to be part of the Faulkner family.
So some of my best memories at Faulkner happened while I was in my social club Phi Lambda. I luckily got to be in a leadership position, and it really helped me to make some of the best friends that I have in the world. And I got to do a lot of things with student life and get involved. And so some of the best advice I can give is to go to everything, have a good time, find your people.
One of the best things I love about Faulkner is the wholesome environment around campus. When you first walk through those gates in the front, you just feel the warm, welcoming environment, and just everybody loves Jesus, and it's just perfect.
Faulkner is a great place to grow academically and spiritually. I got an opportunity this summer to work at Maywood Christian Camp for a whole month, and it was the most awesome opportunity that I've ever had. So Faulkner's the best.
So we had this awesome time. SGA decided to kind of take all the students out and go see Avengers Endgame in a movie theater. And they rented out 2 whole movie theaters just for students for Faulkner. And we watched Endgame and we all laughed, we all cried. It was awesome, one of my favorite experiences, and it was probably the best experience that I had.
My sophomore and junior years, or junior and senior, I can't remember. I was a mentor for the freshmen when they first came in, and it was really an awesome opportunity to get to meet new friends and really welcome in the new freshmen. And it really helped me grow in leadership and love Faulkner more.
Jamboree, all the late nights, just staying up with your friends and everything, just making awesome memories, and the feeling of doing it and winning it is the best feeling ever.
At Faulkner University, you can get your MS degree and your MRS degree.
This one time, this past semester, I was just kind of getting really overwhelmed with like classes and everything, and I had a professor come up to me and say like, hey, you know, is everything okay? And we just started talking, and he helped me out so much and ended up praying over me, and it just made me feel so good and just reassured like why had I picked Faulkner.
back underway. Faulkner sends it downfield. Tried a little something off the kickoff there. Just a little overshot from Camila Parada. Pelletier King looking for Oh My. Can't find her. Coghill with some space on the left side. Gets around the defenders, has a chance for a cross. Hits it a little bit too close to think she was actually going for goal there. Courtney Link to make the save. 1-0 the score. Steinau with the goal 40 seconds in off of a cross from Mia Downey. And Parada will see if a talking to may go into the book. Going to be the final warning there. Roberts. Cleared away by Parada. Lockwood nearly won it back, but Roberts on it now. She gets it that time. Pelletier King had Oliviera open and try and play her here and does. Amanda Oliviera on the left wing. 2 defenders on her, cuts inside. Still on the dribble, but broken up by Vivian Grosser. Lockwood to Coghill. Coghill shot from distance, off target. Almost 2 minutes gone. You see any adjustments that either team has made so far, Yasmin?
Well, you noticed that for the Lady Eagles that they moved Angelica Justice back in the back line, and they moved Lockwood and Coghill back into the midfield, and they kept Oliveira back up top. So I think that they're trying to put some more speed on the outsides, and hopefully that'll cause some chances there, which, I mean, obviously that's already made a difference. You saw Coghill already get up the field, and Oliveira got up the field already, so I think that's probably made a huge difference already.
Terriot draws a corner. Yeah, just the speed of Hannah Terriot's been really dangerous to deal with so far for the Lady Eagles, and Moreno's had her work cut out for her and needed help a few times. Get past a really dangerous winger.
I hate those moments in a game when the realization of the team switching sides didn't hit you yet. So there was a moment when Camilla had the ball, and I was like, just turn and shoot. And I was like, no, you're not supposed to go that way.
Corner comes in. White catches it. Sends it downfield to Oliviera. Oliviera has some options to the left and the right. Ends up playing it right into Katie Roberts' legs. Misplayed by Haley Bartell there. Look like the numbers are really growing on the right side for Faulkner there. Oliviera just unable to locate them. Good slide there from Lockwood. Unable to regain possession from it, though.
You can already see the Eagles have started applying a lot more pressure than they did in the previous half, which is really good.
Here's Oliviera. But cut out by Anna Howard-Nims. Downey settles. Mia Downey.
And And the referee seems to have called a handball on Haley Bartell there.
Yeah, it looked like her arm was well out, but it looked like it hit more of the shoulder than the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Roberts. Hits it in. Shot stopped by Megan White. A big shot from Alex Chapman. About 6 yards away, Megan White rose to the occasion once again. Carry out throws. Cleared away by Parada. For the Faulkner fans watching, Eagles trailing right now in Kansas City. Down 20-14. Not exactly sure what the timestamp on that is right now. It's still early on in the contest. Moreno intercepts that one. Foul there on Davies. Just over halfway in Kansas City in the first half. Davies hits it out of play. Long throw in, but no one really there to pick it up. Link hits it downfield. Heavy touch from Coghill, but will spin out of play. Off the foot of Katie Roberts. Ebert can't keep it in. Parada hits that one.
The Knights are really good at applying numbers to situations. Like in that moment, I mean, Haley Bartell had 3 girls right on her back, and it applied a lot of pressure and forced her to play the ball back to Parada there.
The way the team moves reminds me a lot of Mobile's men's team that did that really well.
Definitely, yeah.
And one of the reasons that Middle Georgia's receiving votes right now is just how well they move as a team.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of that comes from, the team having a great chemistry with each other, and, I mean, especially communication, because communication is one of the key parts of playing soccer.
Strong tackle there from Lockwood. Pelletier King comes away with it. looking for Ebert, cut out by Roberts. Coghill misread it, but still ends up taking it away. Faulkner sparking a counter here. Pelletier King holds up, looking for Amanda Oliveira. Oliveira touches over the goalkeeper and is ruled offside. It's a great run, a great pass. Just a little bit too early. Looking for Lockwood.
Ooh.
Big collision. And Ainsley Lockwood has currently lost 2 heavyweight champion of the world belts in this fight. And has yet to receive a call for him. Just out of play. Bartel to throw in. Overthrows Omai. Ebert tried to keep it alive, ends up springing it on to Mia Downey. Here comes Steinu, the goal scorer. Chapman. Alex Chapman hits across. Megan White there to make the grab. Again, something that should be considered a save that is not a save on a stop like that.
It was a great recovery there by Paige Coghill there.
Justice hits it downfield. Body's tangled up. Terry out squares it, but Faulkner comes away. Nearly knocked the assistant coach out of her chair over there. Omai gets tripped up by Maria Garcia. Free kick ensuing for the Eagles. Pelletier King settles, hits it out to Ebert. Touch inside. Finds Lockwood with some space. Lockwood had the option for to complete the switch. Elected to go for it from distance, blocked, and Link ends up sending it downfield. Coghill nearly tabletop there. Downey, once again,
Seems to be some unsportsmanlike conduct there from the Knights, and will be awarded with, I believe, a yellow card.
Yeah, Alex Chapman goes in the book. Unsporting behavior.
The crowd did not like that either. It was a very apparent to everybody there that was not very unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it felt like something had to happen there, that both teams were kind of aggravated with the calls in the last about 20, 30 seconds, and Chapman just lost her cool there for a second and picked up a pretty cheap yellow.
That's probably one of the hardest things as a player is, like, keeping your cool and, like, not getting in your head and your temper flare and everything, because then, you start kind of playing carelessly and dangerously, and it just ends up not working out for your team.
Yeah, that's another reason that I'm up here and not down there is because I lose my cool playing FIFA. I apologize to my neighbors and especially to my wife for my late-night tirades playing FIFA, but, sometimes that game be scripted.
Well, trust me, I know you lose your cool slamming on this table after every play.
Coghill to Lockwood. Coghill recovers. And we'll recycle back.
It's a beautiful ball by Megan White. That's a beautiful ball by Megan White.
Yeah, I don't think I was expecting that one to go as far as it did.
Probably not.
Lockwood breathes wrong, gets the foul. Good interplay there, but Amanda Oliveira just got pull blocked. Both teams starting to get a little bit more aggressive here. 28 minutes remaining. Headed on looking for Faith Pelletier King. Courtney Link out there to get it. She's brought down. Just couldn't keep her footing over Courtney Link. Haley Bartell gets around the defender's shot from distance into the breadbasket.
It's very obvious here how badly the Lady Eagles are wanting a goal right now.
3 subs coming up for the Knights. Coghill.
A drastic change I've noticed from the previous half to now is in the first half, I felt like the Lady Eagles weren't putting a purpose behind their ball, so sometimes it was so soft, sometimes it wasn't the right area. Behind every pass they've done, they've tried to win every single ball. They've tried to pass the ball through the players.
Looking for Clara Ebert there. Courtney Link off her line to make the stop. Faulkner's look really dangerous here. Vinny Gill trying to settle down his team. Oliveira.
Seemed to be some calls for a handball, but one was not given.
Downey on it now. Looking for Hannah Terriot. Terriot's cross be caught by Megan White. And White looks to spark the counter quickly. Here's Paige Coghill on the right side, plenty of space. Dribbling past midfield. has Ebert. Plays to her. First touch over hits Faith Pelletier King. Steinow to Downey. Downey out wide to Chapman. Bartell committed a little bit early there. Chapman gets around her. Chapman, still plenty of space on the left side. A little bit slower build up. Had Downey atop the box, but didn't connect with her. Trio of subs here. Natalie Strakalich, Naomi Franco, and Ellie Richings checking on for the Knights. Terry out to throw. Headed backwards. And White gets the save there from Grosser. Oh my, just misses that one. Hironims drops back to Link. Under pressure, Pelletier King hurt from distance! Off the crossbar! Claire Ebert right there couldn't get to it first. My goodness, what an effort from Faith Pelletier King. The Eagles knocking on the door. Will it break in?
It was a beautiful shot, just unbelievably beautiful.
That would have been on the SportsCenter top 10 had that gone. My goodness, what an effort. Even if it had gone bar down.
Players always try to participate in the crossbar challenge, you know, and the one time we don't want to participate in it, we end up doing it.
Coghill commits the foul, and Ellie Richings upset. Halftime in Kansas City. Faulkner trails 38-33 to the Jamestown Jimmies in men's basketball. Round of 16, the national tournament there. Downey collects that one, but broken away. Here come the Eagles. Nice touch from Claire Ebert. Looked like she was trying to bend that one onto Nanako Omai. Mm-hmm. Pelletier King to Ebert. A sub coming on for the Eagles. It's Lady Eagles. It's Corinne Weisinger for Amanda Oliveira. Omai couldn't quite settle it. Ebert wins it back. Throw in for the Lady Eagles off of Ellie Richings. Pelletier King gets around the defender. A couple shoves from Garcia. Link out to gather that. Looked like trying to hit Weisinger on an overlap run there. Really good punt from Courtney Link. Look, pretty clear deflection there with the arm outstretched, but all right, go off then. Downfield looking for Downey. Throw in for the Knights. Terry out the throw. Bouncing around. Franco back out. Terry out. Hits it far post. White will escort it out. Moreno settles. But a foul somewhere.
Excuse me.
Roberts to take.
Ooh, player's gone down there.
Appeals for a handball, and it's going to be given. Just outside the box. Dangerous opportunity here for the Knights.
There was so much commotion there. I honestly didn't even know what had happened. There's players all over the ground and just a bunch of shouting going on.
Looks like standing over at Mia Downey, more than likely the one to take it. Noemi Franco also standing nearby. Downey steps over Franco. Her shot, top corner. Perfect free kick from Noemi Franco. And Middle Georgia capitalizes on the call. Makes it 2-0. Two nothing, the Middle Georgia advantage. Capitalizing off the handball that was called. Franco to Terriot. Parada, shocked that wasn't called a handball too. Downey shot from distance into the hands of Megan White.
Looks like White was looking for Weisinger there, just hit her a little over.
Just over 18 minutes remaining now. Lockwood overhits it. Hiron Ems. Throw sailed out of play. Oh my, with space. Good ball to Haley Bartell. Bartell turns upfield, pushing down the right wing. Bartell gets locked up. Pelletier King couldn't get the shot off.
Players on the ground.
Alejandra Juan basically catches it while she's on the ground. Nanako Omai standing over this free kick. 16:52 remaining. Omai scored from this range before. Can she do it again? Nanako Omai just over the bar. Big opportunity for the Eagles there to draw within one. And time wasting has begun with 17 minutes to play.
That was Oh My going to get the ball for the other team there.
Faulkner throw in as Amanda Oliveira ready to check back on.
And she goes in for Quinn Weisinger.
Looking for Pelletier King. She flicked it back, but no one was there. Courtney Link sends it downfield. Coghill. It's a foul called on Downey.
Which I'm unaware as to why the referee didn't let her continue on since she had advantage of the ball.
There are a lot of uncertainties in this game right now, Yasmin. There are a lot of them. Moreno to throw in. Looking for Oliveira, overhit her, but another throw in. 14:40 remaining. Cross looking for Lockwood. Shot from Coghill.
Ooh.
Stopped by Link. Ebert couldn't settle. Bartel gets an elbow through her skull, but play on. Throw in for Terriot. Downey heads back over the goalpost. White to send it downfield. 13 minutes remaining.
Great steal by Justice.
Justice almost started a Kurt Zuma-esque run right there. Roberts to take this free kick.
It's cleared by Moreno.
Coghill couldn't get to it. Franco. To Garcia. Garcia with space on the left wing. Her cross headed by Parada. Garcia couldn't get it back in play, though. Goal kick for Faulkner. 11:49 remaining. Pelletier King trying to spark something the other way. Down the right touchline, cuts around the defender, cuts around the second defender. Looking for Nanako Omai, overhit her. Back to Pelletier King. Tries to play Oh My through. Throw in. Ensuing for the Lady Eagles. Looking for Oliviera, couldn't find her. Another throw in coming up. Pelletier King's shot. Link makes the stop.
Ooh.
A high kick. And my goodness, Franco will be very lucky to not see any plastic on this one. She will go into the book. Not intentional, but when you put a foot up there that high, you got to be certain of where it's going and make sure no one else is there. And Angelica Justice slow to get up, but they'll check on her and make sure that she's okay.
I say that's definitely dangerous when it comes to hitting players in the face and the head area. You got to make sure that the players are okay. You know, possible concussion could be up in the air on that.
Looks like Samantha Zink will be the injury sub here. 10:28 to remain. Zink. Can't win it. Richings. To Downey. Downey pushing down the left side. Cross cleared away. Richings back on it. Oh my, dribbles out of pressure. Looking for options, lays off to Bartel. Bartel out from Richings. Garcia will take the throw in. On a night where the throw-ins had been pretty certain you have to be within a yard or two, about 10 yards away from that one got thrown in. Because we've thrown out the rule book here in Pike Road. Coghill. Couldn't connect with Garcia. Garcia came away with it. Throw in for the Lady Eagles, though.
I would just like to say I think Coghill's had a really great match today. I mean, she's won every single ball. She's been extremely aggressive. She's been put in two different positions throughout this match, and I think she's just done a really great job today.
Yeah, she's been a staple for sure. Square, no one there from Downey. Garcia. Frustration really starting to set in as Faulkner's lost every single 50-50 call in this game. Terriot. Cleared away by Parada. Her throw in. Bouncing around. Megan White stops the shot from Franco, looking to make it 2 for her. Counterattack. Broken up by Grosser. 7:24 remaining. Trying to make some late game magic happen are the Lady Eagles.
Honestly, with all the hard work that they've put in, I honestly think they just deserve a goal with just everything they've been doing. They've stepped up their game from the last half for sure. I mean, everything's been, wanting to win everything, making better passes, great runs all around. And I think, they deserve a goal if they could just try and get there at this point.
Yeah, and seemed to have lost a little bit of a momentum after that second goal. And they were really they were pounding on the door, about to break it in. Had a shot from 35 yards go off the crossbar. Terriot hits that.
Well, I think they're scared if they get any more aggressive that they might get themselves in trouble with another free kick or a penalty at this point.
And you have what appeared to be a handball starting the attack for Middle Georgia that led to the goal off of a ball that was just hitting the traffic. I mean, credit Noemi Franco for putting it top bin, but one that Faulkner will look back on and feel like shouldn't have even been an attack. Zink with a mistouch. Davies out to Terriot. Parada can't clear it away. Here's Steinow. Megan White out there to gather.
This Faulkner back line has definitely been put to work. I'm sure they're extremely exhausted with the match that they've had today.
Oh my, gets pulled down for the foul. Three different Knights run over the ball. But squandered away the free kick. Terriot coming down the right side. Steinow. Here's Downey. Bartel slides in and wins it away now. Here's Coghill. Off the back of Maya Downey. Zink. Here's Omai. Omai to Pelletier. King can't connect. .4:10 remaining. Garcia. Right into the feet of Samantha Zink. Here's Claire Ebert. Oliviera screaming for the ball on the left side as we go under 4 minutes to go. Mia Downey sparks the attack. Looking for Terriot. Shot from Davies. Sails wide. White there to gather. Downey centers it up. Terriot wins it. Shot from Mia Downey. We'll go wide. White keeps it in play. 2:52 remaining.
Great settle by Oh My. Tried to find Pelletier King there, but it looked like she may have gotten kicked, and it kind of influenced where the pass went there.
Downey elbows it down, but Bartell wins it away. Here's Clara Ebert. Ebert couldn't connect there. Had a couple options for the pass, and she didn't like the lane. Things are getting really chippy between Mia Downey and Haley Bartell. Bartell a little bit reckless there. Here's Steinow. Steinow shot sails well wide.
That was an interesting settle.
Terry comes away.
Great save by Megan White.
Had to time it just right.
Mm-hmm.
And did just that. 1:30 remaining. Pelletier King trying to keep it alive. All kinds of contact. Ebert tripped up from behind from Maria Garcia. A minute and 6 seconds remaining.
This could be that goal that the Lady Eagles have finally been wanting this whole game.
Pelletier King drives it. Courtney Link there to make the save. Middle Georgia looks like they will take, barring just some semantic drama here, take a 2-0 win. Mia Downey all alone. Downey one-on-one with White. Hits it far post. Three nothing Middle Georgia. Seventeen seconds remaining. Steinow to Downey. Bartell grabs the jersey, and Middle Georgia takes a 3-0 win. The receiving go tonight's knock off the Lady Eagles in the 3-game win streak. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the men's game. Middle Georgia wins 3-0.